So, Russell Westbrook just set the all-time triple-double record. He now has 182, surpassing Oscar Robertson's 181. And he did it with a monster triple-double. He's just been a beast all year for the Wizards. But tonight, 28 points, 21 assists, and 13 rebounds without Bradley Beal. The Wizards just came up short against the Hawks, but he was really one of the only reasons they were in the game. He carried them throughout the night without Bradley Beal, and he had a chance to win it at the buzzer with a tough three. He didn't, but still, look at the bigger picture. Russell Westbrook's setting the triple-double record, certainly more important than just a regular season game. And, it's quite amazing. Russell Westbrook has been a really good player throughout his career. I think that's pretty clear. He's also been a really polarizing player throughout his career, whether you think he was a bit overrated or whether he's now become underrated because of the efficiency stuff. But he has been a dominant player throughout his career. Obviously, he had that MVP season with the Thunder, which was probably his most impressive in terms of triple-doubles, where 31.5 points, almost 11 rebounds, and 10.5 assists. But this season, in terms of assists and rebounds, he has career highs in both. He's averaging 11.5 assists. And I think Russell Westbrook's playmaking gets underrated a little bit. And it's not, some of it, of course, is passing to KD, passing to Davis Bertans, to Bradley Beal, the players he's played with throughout his career. But some of it is also getting downhill and the amount of passes for layups he gets where he's dropping it off or he's firing a pass through traffic. He does average a lot of turnovers, but I think the passes are certainly very high value. And I reckon, I don't have the stat in front of me, but the efficiency off of Russell Westbrook passes is very high. He's a 2-time assist champ, and he's going to win it again this year, which is very impressive, and I think that's something a bit overlooked about his game. And then the rebounding, I think, I might be wrong, but I think I'm going to say he's the best rebounding guard of all time. Obviously, Magic was a good rebounder. I'm sure, is LeBron a point guard? But like in terms of at his height, 6'3", how he can get up, how he competes for every rebound. Of course, some of them are just it falls into his lap, or the team wants him to get the rebound. But some of them are contested rebounds, whether they be offensive rebounds. He's up at 1.7 offensive rebounds a game, 1.8 last year. See, those are extra possessions for his team, and those are really, really valuable. And almost definitely no guard in the modern NBA does it like him in terms of offensive rebounding. And yeah, it's just very, very impressive. If we talk about, triple doubles, whether they are a bit overrated, I think the 10-10-10 part, like if we had a different system where like 9 was the last digit, then maybe a triple double would be 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 9 points. But what's not overrated is getting a lot of rebounds and getting a lot of assists. And that's something that Russell Westbrook has been able to do consistently, and there's no one like him. He's now stands alone at the top of the mountain, and I don't think this is going to get overtaken anytime soon. One player is Luka Doncic, who's on 35 right now. I think he's probably the active player who has the best chance in terms of how long he has left in his career and how the team is built around him. But I think it's going to be tough for him to pass Westbrook. And then Westbrook's not done. He's at 182. How many more in his career? I think he'll get a few more this season. And then next season, if he's still on the Wizards and he's still doing like what he does, I don't see why he won't get a lot of triple doubles. He is a player that goes all out in every game, and that's something I also really admire. Not a lot of players in the modern NBA go 100% every game and give 100% effort, and he's one of those guys, for better or for worse. He wants to win every game so bad, and you can see it on the court, competing for every rebound, running in transition. Defensively, it can be up and down, but he really wants to win. Sometimes it's not the best thing, whether it be him being baited into taking too many mid-range jumpers or threes, something that has been a theme throughout his career. He has never been a super efficient player. Always the three-point shot has been in the 20s or in the low 30s, and the overall efficiency has been in the 40s, which isn't great, but there is, he's probably 90% positive and 10% negative. It's just that the 10% negative is very obvious in terms of, there's the shooting and some of the turnovers and some of the late game decisions. But the 90%, what he does for your team, how he's almost a guaranteed playoff berth when healthy. Not a lot of players. He's going to be an all-time player. If we talk about his all-time ranking a bit, I think he's definitely in the conversation with all those point guards. I think Steph and Magic, for me, are the 2 point guards at the top, and then I think, you can make a case for Westbrook third. There's obviously Oscar Robertson and Isaiah Thomas, plenty of other great point guards, but he has the triple-double record now. He's looking like he's going to have some good longevity in terms of how many seasons he's already played. He was in the 2008 draft. Some of those players are just done. Like Kevin Love, he's not really, what he used to be. Derrick Rose obviously had a lot of injuries, but Russell Westbrook is still playing really, really high level. Maybe not as good as in his prime, but still competing every night. So very, very impressive by Russell Westbrook. 182. It's gonna take some beating, and these aren't empty stats. These are stats that mean something. These are historical stats, and I think we should just appreciate it. But anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and